I will read Harry Potter and the Philosopher Stone, Chapter 5, Part 2. Doris Crawford shook Harry's hands one last time, and Harry led them through the bar and on out into a small courtyard, where there was nothing but trash cans and field with. Harry, grinning at Harry, told you, didn't I? Told you was famous. Even Professor Quirrell was trembling to meet you. Mind you, he usually trembling. Is he always that nervous? Oh no, oh yeah, poor Pluck. Brilliant mind, he was fine while he was studying out of books, but then he took a year off to get some first-hand experience like a game. They say he met vampires in the Black Forest, and there was nesting bit of trouble with a hat. Never being the same size. Scared of students, scared of his own subject now. Where's me umbrella? Vampire? Hash? Hagrid. Harry's head was swimming. Hagrid, meanwhile, was cutting break in the wall above Tristan 3 of 2 across. He muttered, right, stand back, Harry. He tapped the wall 3 times with the point of his umbrella. The break he had touched withered. It wriggled in the middle, a small hole appeared. It grew wider and wider. A second later, there was facing an archway, large enough even for Hagrid, an archway onto Couplet Street that twists and turned out of sight. Welcome, said Hagrid, to Diagon Alley. He grinned at Harry's amazement. Then they stepped through the archway. Harry looked quickly over his shoulder and saw the archway shrinking instantly back into solid wall. Solid có nghĩa là chắc rắn. The sun shone brightly on a stack of cauldron outside the nearest shop. Cauldron outside, couple brass pewters, silver shells, searing collapsible sails shine hanging over them. Yeah, you'll be needed one, said Harry. But we gotta get your money first. Money. Harry wished he had about 8 more eyes. He turned his head in every direction as they walked up the street. Direction là hướng, trying to look at everything at once. The shop thing outside, the people doing their shopping, a plump woman outside a apothecary was shaking her head as they passed, saying dragon liver 17 sickle at once, they are mad. A low, soft hooting came from dark shop with a sign saying I Loops, Owl Emporium, Tony Street, Bang, Bro and Snowy. Several boys of about Harry's age had their noses pressed against a window with broomstick in it. Look, Harry heard one of them say the new Nimbus 2000 fastest ever. There were shops selling roofs, shops selling telescope and strange silver instrument. Instrument có nghĩa là nhạc cụ. Harry had never seen before. Windows stocked with pairs of bats plainly and eel's eye. Tottering piles of spellbook, quires and rolls of parchment potion, photographs of the moon. Green Gods, said Harry. Spellbook có nghĩa là sách giáo khoa. They had reached a snowy white building that towered over the other little shop, standing beside with burnished bronze door wearing a uniform of scarlet and gold was, yeah, that's a goblin, said Hagrid quietly as they walked. The swinestone stepped toward him. The goblin was about a head shorter than Harry. He had a swarthy, clever face, a pointed beard, and Harry notices every very long fingers and feet. He paused as they walked inside. Now they were facing a second pair of doors, silvers this time, with words engraved upon them. Enter stranger, but take heed of that await the saying of grace. For those who take but do not earn must pay most dearly in their turn. So if you seek beneath our floors a treasure that was never yours, if you have been warned before of finding more than treasure there, like I say, yeah, be met there, try and rip it, say Harry. A pair of goblins bowed them through the silver doors, and they were in vast Maple Hall. About a hundred more goblins were sitting on high stools behind long counters, gripping in large ledger, wearing corns in brass scales, examining precious stones through eyeglasses. There were too many doors to count, letting of the hall, and yet more goblins were showing people in and out of this. Hagrid and Harry make up for the counter waiting. Warning, said Hagrid to a free goblin. We have come to take some money out of Mr. Harry Potter's safe. You have his key, sir? Got it here somewhere, said Hagrid, and he started emptying his pocket onto the counter, scattering a handful of moldy dog biscuits over Goblin book of number. The goblin wriggling his nose. Harry watched the goblin on their right, wigging a pile of rubbish as big as glowing coals. Glowing phát sáng. Got it, said Hagrid at last, holding up a tiny golden key. The goblin looked at closely. That seemed to be in order. And I have got a letter here from Professor Dumbledore, said Hagrid importantly, throw out his chest. Chest ở đây có nghĩa là tủ. It's about you know what involved 730. The goblin read the letter carefully. Carefully có nghĩa là cẩn thận. Very well, he said, handing it back to Hagrid. I will have someone take you down to both Vault Griff Hook. Griff Hook ở đây có nghĩa là chui. Griff Hook was yet another goblin. Once Hagrid had grimacing at all the dog biscuits back inside his pocket. He and Hagrid followed the Griff Hook toward one of the doors leading off the hall. What's the you know who involved 730? Harry asked. Can't you hear that? Said Harry mysteriously. Very secret Hogwarts business. Dumbledore trusts me more, and my job is worth yell that. Griphook held the door open for them. Harry, who had expected more marble, was surprised. They were in narrow stone passageway lit with flaming torch. It sloped steeply downward, and there were little railway tracks on the floor. Griphook whistled, and small cats came hurtling up the tracks toward them. They climbed in Hagrid with some difficulty and were off. At first they just hopped through a maze of twisted passages. Harry tried to remember left, right, left, middle, far, right, left, but it was impossible. Impossible là bất khả thi. The rattling cart seemed to know its own way because Griphook wasn't steering. Harry's eyes stung as cold air rushed past them, but he kept them wide open. Once he thought he saw a burst of fire at the end of a passage and twist là uốn cong around to see if it was a dragon, but too late. They dug even deeper, passing on underground lake where huge stalactites and stalagmites grew from the ceiling and floor. I never know. Harry called to Hagrid over there. The noise of a cart was different between the stalagmites and stalactites. Stalagmites got an M in it, said Harry, and don't ask me questions just now. I think I'm gonna be sick. He did look very green, and when the car stopped at last beside a small door in the passageway, Harry got out and had to lean against the wall to stop his knees from trembling. Griphook unlocked the door. A lot of green smoke came billowing out, and as it cleared, Harry gasped. Inside were mounds of gold coins, columns of silver, halves of little bronze nuts. All yours, smile, Hagrid. Oh, Harry, it was incredible. The Dursley couldn't have known about this, or they'd have had it from him faster than blinking. Blinking ở đây có nghĩa là nháy mắt. How often had they complained how much Harry cost them to keep, and all the time they had been a small fortune belonging to him, buried deep under London. Hagrid helped Harry pile some of it into a bag. The gold was all gallons, he explained. 17 silver sickles to a gallon and 29 knocks to a sickle. It's easy enough, right? That should be enough for a couple of terms. We'll keep the rest safe for you. He turned to Griphook. For 730 now, please, and can we go more slowly? One speed only. Say, Griphook. They were going even deeper now and gathering speed. Speed là tốc độ. The air became colder and colder as they hurried round its high corners. When they went rattling over an underground ravine, and Harry leaned over the side to try to see what was down the dark bottom, but the Harry groaned and pulled him back by the scruff of his neck. Both seeing 713 had no keyhole. Stand back, said Griphook importantly. He stroked the door gently with one of his long fingers, and it simply melted away. If anyone but a great goblin tried that, they'd be shocked through the door and trapped in there, said Griphook. How often do you check to see if anyone is inside? Harry asked. About once every 10 years. Hagrid, said Griphook with a rather nasty grin. something really extraordinary. Extraordinary có nghĩa là phi thường had to be inside the top security vault. Was sure and he leaned forward eagerly, expecting to see fabulous jewels at very least. Jewels có nghĩa là đá quý, but at first he thought it was empty. Then he noted a grubby little package wrapped up in brown paper lying on the floor. Harry picked it up and tucked it up inside his coat. Harry longed to know what it was, but knew better than to ask. Come on back in infernal cards and don't talk to me on way back. It is best if I could me mouth shut, said Hagrid. Goodbye, everyone. Thank you for listening. Harry Potter and Philosopher's Chapter 9 Part 2.